In this video, I am going to show you guys how you can get good FPS and good graphics in your Android device. You can even get better graphics than an iOS device. Trust me, I am not joking around, this is possible. But for that, you need to follow some simple steps which I am going to tell you guys in this video. So make sure you don't skip any part or you won't be able to get good graphics and good FPS. So now let's start the video. First of all, let's talk about how you can get good FPS in your Android devices. So step number 1 is you need a good internet connection and a good VPN. For VPN, I highly recommend GearUp Booster. I have been using it for like few months now, and it is the best free choice you have in order to play Warzone Mobile without any issue. If you use any other VPN, you might face lag and latency issues as well, and you might not be able to play or enter the matches as well. So the best free choice you have right now is to use GearUp Booster. I will give the link in the description and pinned comment as well. And the reason I am suggesting GearUp Booster because it has three servers options. You can either select Europe, you can either select Australia or Latin America. If you are getting more MS in Europe server, then you can select Australia or other servers as well. So you have different options if you try GearUp Booster. As compared to other VPNs, they don't give this much options. Now let's talk about step number 2. Step number 2 is very simple and I have been talking about this for a very long time. So step number 2 is you need to make sure you have extra storage in your device. You have clear all your RAM, and before starting the game, you make sure you restart your device once so that all the background processing should be stopped and you can get better FPS in your game. Step number 3 is reinstalling your Warzone Mobile. Especially if you haven't reinstalled it after the few recent updates, then this is the best time to reinstall your device. Because if you have a good device but you are still facing lag issues, then reinstalling the game will mostly fix your issues. Because sometimes while compiling the shaders or something like that, it doesn't go perfectly, so you will face lag issues after that. So the best thing to solve that issue is to reinstall the game completely. Now let's talk about the last and the most important step to increase your graphics. So make sure you follow all the steps and you don't miss any steps from now on. First of all, you need to download Taskbar from Play Store. Open the app, it will ask you for some permissions, give it that permissions, and make sure your developer option is enabled in the setting. If you don't know how to enable developer option, then you can just search on YouTube according to your device. After that, go to freeform mode, and here it will again ask you some permissions, give it that permissions, and after that enable all these options and enable the freeform mode. Okay, after that connect GearUp Booster. So you can select Europe, Australia or any other servers. Currently I am using Europe server because for me it works best. After that, don't open game from there. Again, open taskbar. On the bottom of the screen, you can see some apps. If you can't find Warzone Mobile, just click on these 6 dots and find Warzone Mobile. So it should be here. Here you can see, just click on it and it will open in a mini screen. If you can make it a little bit more smaller, then make it as small as possible. Now let's wait for it to open. Okay, so finally we are inside the game, but don't full screen the game yet. Click on the play button. So finally we are able to start the match. Let's wait for the match to start. Okay, so after you enter the match, make sure to full screen the game. Okay, so finally we have full screen the game. Now let's see how much is it improved. Keep in mind, if you have a low or mid-end device, then don't try this graphics trick, because if you increase the graphics, your FPS will drop automatically. Only try this if you have a good device like any device with Snapdragon 8 Gen processor or something similar. You can see here in my device it is lagging a little bit because it is not a high-end device. Now here is some comparison on before and after. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Now you know how you can improve your Warzone Mobile FPS and graphics as well. And make sure to download GearUp Booster. Link will be in the description and pinned comment as well. Because if you want good MS in Warzone Mobile, then you need a good VPN, and currently there is no other free VPN better than GearUp Booster. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.